For the car, you don't abide by the law. You don't know what I saw, so can't be without it.
So a lot of people been wanting me to react to this Avelino featuring Dave. We know these two brothers are lyricists. They have tons and tons and tons of lyrics, you know, to dish out wordplay after wordplay, and they also bring a message, a special message. I like the way my twists look. Anyways, we're gonna get into this video and see what all the hype's about, because I've been seeing this, you know, a lot. So let's get into this.
Made this happen, I was the cause. Hand me the bat and hand me the torch.
Hold on.
Made this happen, I was the cause.
Made this happen, I was the cause. Y'all know the theory, the Big Bang Theory. You know, this made this happen, I was the cause. It's not even the Big Bang, it's before that. It's just to prove that God exists. This is the theory that God exists, you know, because the theory goes, everything has to be started by something, you know? I can't just, you know, be up in the air. I had to jump to go up in the air, you know? There couldn't just be trees here. Something had to happen for this tree to have grown. Meaning, you know, a seed was planted. You know, the earth couldn't have just formed everything. The Big Bang couldn't have just happened on its own. Something had to come before the Big Bang. So that's the cause theory, something like that. Made this happen, I was the cause. So he's literally saying, you know, since the cause theory is the existence of God, he's saying, you know, since I'm created in God's image, I made this happen, I'm the cause.
Made this happen, I was the cause. Hand me the bat and hand me the torch. Running the game like it's a sport, but all I got in this world is my word and my balls.
Hand me the baton. I think that's what he said. Hand me the torch. Just like, you know, Succession. You know, like I'm running things now. Hand it over to me. They said running the game like it's a sport. Game, sport, hunting. He's coming for you. He's coming for all humans. Because when someone says I have game, you know, it's meat, like animal. Like sport is also killing people. But he also means like he's running the game, like he's in charge here. And then he said something about balls.
Hand me the bat and hand me the torch. Running the game like it's a sport, but all I got in this world is my word and my balls.
My word and my balls. You use balls to play sport as well. That kind of ties in. And that's all from Tony Montana, I think.
Said Scarface.
Yes, sir.
Good fellas learn the hard way. Never had a good.
Said Scarface movie. Goodfellas learn the hard way. Goodfellas movie. All both mafia related or something like that.
Said Scarface. Good fellas learn the hard way. Never had a godfather or my padre, so I went and got some
Godfather?
Jealous for my J.
Come on.
Graveyard shift since I put that in his grave. Made it out of the maze, I'm in amazement.
Made it out of the maze, I'm in amazement.
When I pray, made it out of the maze, I'm in amazement. No haram, I go ham when I pray, cause there's no real helping hang.
No haram, I go ham when I pray. Haram means like forbidden, not to do stuff, like sinful, you know? So like a man marrying 5 wives would be haram, really. Eating pork, haram. Eating ham, haram. If it's not blessed by a priest of God with halal, you know? So no haram, but I go ham when I pray, you know? And ham is not supposed to be eaten by Muslims. But no haram, man. I go ham when I pray. Come on.
God made man in his image. I'm a gay. I'm a
yes, sir.
Cassius play. I'm from the land of the brave. Souls in the sea. I rode in the deep. Now with the wave. Yo, Dave, but I still remember conversations about awards and their invalid validation.
I still remember conversations about awards and their invalid validations. Their validations are invalid. Come on, man.
Got the world in my hands, that's world domination, man. I'm not hard, but just pop into the population. And I've got dreams and ambitions. People that listen, love the fans, cause all I had was fiends in the kitchen. I'm in Dior, guess I'm preaching in Christian.
I'm in Dior, guess I'm preaching in Christian. Come on now, y'all know Christian Dior, Dior Christian, whatever his name is. I'm in Dior, the clothing. I guess I'm preaching in Christian. His name is Christian Dior, Dior Christian. It's self-explanatory, really. I'm in Dior, so I guess I'm preaching in Christian. He's preaching out here. But he's preaching while wearing Christian. He's preaching in Christian, you know? Alright.
Descendants of a king. I got people who depend on me, dependents of a king. My teacher mentioned.
Is he the descendant of a king? Where are you from? I'm from Africa, I'm guessing, because he's black. But, well, you know, according to Daylight, not all blacks are black, they're North American. Or actually all blacks are black, but not all blacks came from Africa, they came from North America. According to Daylight, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he says he's a descendant of a king. Where are you from? Someone tell me. Why do you think the mortgage lender isn't lending her a thing? People, like schools, do not teach you about, they don't teach you how to be financially literate. You know, they only teach you math, English, history, flawed history probably. You know, leadership, you'll go to gym, you know, some cooking classes, hair classes, but then they don't teach you how to be financially literate. And money is what makes the world go round, really. They don't teach you one of the most powerful things that you can learn in school, you know? Depends on how important money is to you, but money will make many ways for you, really. You know, if you have money, you can do all sorts of stuff. Stuff that are good, stuff that are bad as well. Well, let's just stay on the good. You know, money can open a lot of doors for you and your family. Y'all can do a lot of stuff you couldn't do before. And they don't teach you this. He said something about mortgage lender. A lot of people don't know about mortgages. From real estate to real estate. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Before the dinner dates, I had so much on my plate. Now I'm eating like a king. I have to work like a slave. Imagine if we never imagined.
I'm eating like a king, but I have to work like a slave. I'm working like a slave, so I can eat like a king. That's how it goes. That's how you have to grind like that.
Imagine if we never imagined this. Imagine if our imaginations couldn't fathom it. Imagine if the butterfly effect was a caterpillar in the garden of Eden by the tree where the apple is. I'm way too talented.
Oh my goodness. What did this guy say? Imagine what?
Eden by the tree where the apple is. I'm way too talented. Fly effect was a caterpillar in the. Imagine if our imaginations couldn't fathom it. Imagine if the butterfly effect was a caterpillar in the garden of Eden by the tree where the apple is.
Wow. I can't even imagine I can't even think how to break that down. Butterfly effect. Butterfly effect is basically something like a small event can have catastrophic consequences. Maybe not bad, maybe good, but you know, it has a big consequence. He said, imagine the butterfly effect was a caterpillar in the Garden of Eden by the tree. That's crazy. I can't even think of how to break that down.
Imagine if the butterfly effect was a caterpillar in the Garden of Eden by the tree where the apple is. I'm way too.
Jeez. I'm not even gonna touch that part. Someone in the comments, let me know what that means. Like, I know it's something crazy. I can't. I can't.
At the top is only us, I'm with my G's, but I ain't gotta be high, there's higher powers than me.
Yes, sir.
I fell asleep and spoke to MJ.
Michael Jackson?
We heal the world, make it a better place. Now Fred Jackets in my M's, it's the M days. Why you think I'm rolling with drinks? That's the pace.
Yes, sir.
With the race is the place where they wanna replace us. I'm patient, but then I'm impatient. God's grace has been ever so gracious.
Yes, sir.
I'm the savior, cause I'm in the matrix and alien, cause I'm in the spaceship. I saw my niggas on slave shit.
Come on.
I remember telling Whitney, you're my queen. I was telling Bobby, new edition on my screen.
Yeah. I remember telling Whitney, you're my queen. Y'all know that. And Bobby, new edition on my street. Hey, I got that Bobby's that new edition. And y'all know Bobby, new edition. What's his name? Bobby Brown. Yeah.
My dream, it was nightmares when we lost more and less. Had a nigga feeling out of place at his home address. I'm the first nigga with insomnia who overslept. I paid 70 in taxes, it don't matter why I owe to them, and it's crazy. Lately, I see a lot of men trying to play me. I ain't an escort, but it's fuck you, pay me.
I ain't an escort, but it's, you know, screw you, pay me. Escort? You know what escorts do? Prostitutes. But it's you pay me. Come on, man. And I see a lot of men trying to play me. You guys are trying to play me, but I'm not no escort. It's you got in order. You know, screw you, pay me. I hope y'all get it. You guys are trying to play me, trying to get stuff for free, but I'm not an escort. Screw you, play me, but escorts really screw you, so that you get the wordplay. I used to visualize my reality in a daydream. Can a lot of y'all say that? I can't even say that. I'm working towards that, hopefully. But that's the goal. Whatever you daydream, it won't be a daydream no more. It will become a reality. That's when you work hard. I used to visualize my reality in a daydream. Dream to be happy, are you happy with a dream team? Full of happy niggas, are you happy with your team? Yes, sir.
Man, I talent and ended up on the street. He didn't act on it, now he looks unhappy with his scene.
Mans didn't act on it, now he's not happy with the scene. Act on it? Act? Scene? It's because you didn't do anything. That's why you're not happy with the scene that you've created for yourself. If you acted on the scene, maybe the scene would have been different, but you chose to step off stage. And now look.
I mean, happy Halloween. Me and the team branched out from selling these. If my life was a film, the title when it's released would have to be Jeff's Stream. It's one incredible scene. I ain't had a break since the put a whack in my team, so I wouldn't lose sleep if you could have sold me a dream. I ain't had a break since my pedal bike, so I wouldn't lose sleep if you couldn't sell me a dream. Basically, what he's saying is, Dave's been grinding. You know, he's been when he says break, I guess he means rest. Break could either mean rest, breakthrough meaning amazement, like things have been going great for his life. I'm assuming it's those two. So he's been doing so good, so well. He hasn't had time, like there has been no breaks in his life because of album, EPs, and all these kind of stuff, touring the world. So he wouldn't lose sleep if you couldn't sell him a dream. He hasn't had a break like that, you know? He's been grinding so much and had so much success that he's, if you said, if you couldn't sell him on the dream, or if you couldn't get him what he wants, or something about selling the dream, he wouldn't lose sleep over it. It would be a break for him because he hasn't had a break. Come on. Grew the tree and the trees in. The seeds of the seed. Y'all know Socrates, he was a Greek philosopher. A lot of Western culture philosophy is based on his thinking, you know? I just do numbers. I ain't waiting no for the lottery. Jeez. The only thing that follows when you're mentioning me, man, invest in a girl when interested, but she ain't invested if she don't say invest in your dream. Man say invest in a girl when she's interested, but she don't act. She's something. Man, invest in a girl when interested, but she ain't invested if she don't say invest. She ain't invested if she doesn't say invest in your dreams. There's a lot. There's advice in here. There's wordplay for finance here too. This dog is saying, you know, invest in a girl when she's interested. But it's also a financial thing. Invest in a girl. Interest is something that goes up over time. You know, it makes you money. You know, for example, if like bonds, like, you know, 2 month, 3 month bonds, 5-year bonds, 10-year bonds, 30-year bonds. There's interest on it, so you'll make a certain amount of money on top of the money you initially put. So if you put $10 and you have, I don't know, like 1% interest, you might make like $1 or something. I don't know if the math is specifically like that. Well, 1% interest is like a cent or something. But I don't know. I don't care. But all I'm trying to say is, he's saying invest in a girl who is interested in you. You know, her value, or she'll make you more valuable over time. She'll give you something. She'll give you, her value can increase over time, or she'll be worth the while, you know, and not from a sexual standpoint, but from y'all can grow together, you know. She has interest.
attached to her, you know? There's no doubt, there doesn't seem to be any downside. And also, he says something about... But she's not interested in you. She's not invested if she says invest in your dreams, you know? There are a lot of girls out here that are just with you because they're with you for the wrong reasons, you know? You'll know you have a good partner if she genuinely wants you to succeed. I say this time and time again. Be with those people who want you to genuinely succeed, you know? They're not just with you for, they're not here, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know? They're here with you for the long run. They want they care about the future you know? They're not selfish and just want the present you all to themselves and nothing else. They care about the present you, and they also care about the future you. That's why they say invest in your dreams, boo. You know, how about you do this program? How about you do this program? How about you read about this? I heard this is a great opportunity. You know, they're trying to help you invest in your dreams, and they're giving you ideas and stuff because they care about the future you that they don't even know yet. Invest in those type of girls, you know, because they're the keepers. They're the wifey materials, not girls that have the looks and do all that, you know, or even just cook all the time. You know, those are great add-ons, but the main thing you should look for is someone who is invested in you, you know, and invested in the future you, not just the present you.
She ain't invested in, she don't say invest in your dream. You invest for your queen, I invest for the queen.
Yes, sir. You invest for your queen, I invest for them queens, them hundreds, that money, you know, them blue faces. Come on, man.
When I was 18, I was a six-figure nigga. Trigger happy, I'm a killer for dinners. We ate livers and corned beef. I work in silence. My cups Midas, yes.
Midas, yeah. King Midas.
Divide us. We're all blacks trying to run our own race in our own.
Oh, hold on. We get into race now.
Corned beef. I work in silence. My cups Midas, yes. Color isn't real, but don't let them divide us. We're all blacks trying to run our own race in our own way. Feeling pressure from our own race.
We're all black trying to run our own race, you know? But we're feeling pressure from our own race. That's crazy. And that's true. Especially for a lot of people that have moved. Maybe they're in a better country. You're in your own lane, but you know, you might feel pressured from your people back home, you know, to give you money or stuff like that. Or maybe even in family settings, like you get pressured by your family to be something you don't want to be when you're trying to do your own thing. You're trying to, but keep in mind, maybe it's a selfish thing to do for a family to want you to become something that you don't want to be only because they want to see you do good. It's selfish, but for the right reason. You know, it's out of love, I would assume, and I would hope. You know, it's crazy out here.
Struggling to relate. In the black man's eyes, see pride, see pain, see joy, see days of hardship. You wanna be black, but you don't know what dark is.
Yes, sir.
You want blood, but you don't know what heart is. How could he draw me out if you don't know what art is? A Picasso, this me.
How could he draw me out if he doesn't know what art is? How you gonna criticize me? How you gonna come at me when you don't know what real rap is? There's no one that is really good out here that you can compare me to. So why are you gonna call me out? Call them bozos out, man. Don't call me out. I'm doing my thing, and Dave really is doing his thing.
Draw me out if you don't know what art is.
You don't.
Picasso, this me a man know. It's kidnapped. Nothing but red paint when the van goes.
Diss me and it's Kidnap. Y'all know the movie Kidnap, and then nothing but paint, because you know Halle Berry drove in the paint, not in the van that was red. But he's not talking about no red painted van. He's talking about that blood. Come on, cuz.
Kidnapped, nothing but red paint when the van goes. I don't make pop art also, and these kicks that are war hold up. I had a tough upbringing and hard days of struggle.
Nah, I just like there's so much going on.
Nothing but red paint when the van goes.
Nothing but red paint when the van goes. Van Gogh, Van Gogh.
It's me a man, no. It's kidnapped. Nothing but red paint when the van goes. I don't.
He's an artist. He's an artist. Italian artist, Van Gogh, something like that. He's an Italian artist or something like that. He's a painter, something like that. Oh my gosh. Come on. He's talking about he's talking about painters now. He's talking about Andy Warhol or something like that.
Kidnap, nothing but red paint when a van goes. I don't make pop art also, and these kicks that are Warhol.
And these kicks, Andy Warhol.
Goes. I don't make pop art also, and these kicks that are Warhol.
He said, I don't make pop art. Pop art was created or made famous by Andy Warhol or something like that. And you can hear the guy's name in the lyrics. He said, I don't make pop art. The guy who made pop art is Andy Warhol or something like that. A famous painter or something. And you can hear his name.
Know what heart is? How could he draw me out if you don't know what art is? A Picasso, this me a man know. It's kidnap, nothing but red paint when a van goes. I don't make pop art also, and these kicks that are Warhol. I've had a tough upbringing and hard days, I saw those. Weight on my chest, don't you right, I got a torso.
Weight on my chest, only got a torso.
That made it happen with me. As a child I saw lost, now I'm a man in defeat. Outstanding, I snap at something when I stand on the beat.
I snap at something when I stand on the beat. Mr. Dave goes crazy out here. Hey man, this track did not disappoint at all. This track right here did not disappoint at all. Avelino and Dave really came together and they made a hit. Dave only knows how to make hits, Avelino only knows how to make hits. I really enjoyed this track. If you guys have any other Avelino songs you want me to listen to, or Dave songs you want me to listen to, put them down below in the comments. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that as well. We don't discriminate subscribers around here, so all subscribers are welcomed to subscribe. Come on. Thank you very much and have a great day.